Hello, replay people. Because I have to assume that you're the only ones that can see me. Oh, it hurts. So, my family is eating at the Cheesecake Factory. Not a sponsor, though, if you want to sponsor me. But, that hurts. That hurts. Let's see if I can get the picture pulled up and show you guys. I'm not even live yet, anyway. Now I am. Hello, people. I mean, no one's watching yet, as far as I can tell. But, I mean, it's technically going. So the only people that are going to be seeing this is the replay people. Anyways, hello, replay people. Oh, it looks just divine. Look at this. I know it's going to be kind of tiny. Look at that. I want it. So the whole purpose of this stream, I could wax eloquently about the purpose of the stream, but the only people that are seeing the people who aren't alive. Nonetheless, the purpose of this stream is to create Space Marines either for people who don't want to, or don't own the game, so that they can be part of the playthrough that's going to start next week. So if you're watching the replay, you can, if you don't own the game, you can definitely comment or go over to the Discord server, see if someone will make it for you. Because I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get to it, but I had some free time and I thought, I will stream and do this, and then warned no one. And I'm not even sure if anyone's watching or not. It said people were watching, and now it says there's 0 again, so I don't know. So what we'll do is we'll just go about and create some Space Marines. Or the game will freeze. No, okay. So I think what we'll do with the first person. Let's go ahead and buy that out. Okay. Kind of a cool look. Maybe we'll make this fella. So welcome anyone who is watching. If you're not watching, you know what? Welcome anyways. That's how it's going to be. I'm going to make this fine gentleman a Black Templar. And the Black Templars, if I recall correctly, have red eyes. And now that I've got the Million Colors mod reinstalled, I can actually do that. Shoop! Feeling like making this silent so that we're not dinging the entire night with the torture of somebody else getting Cheesecake Factory. I feel like we're gonna make this guy look pretty beefcake. So we're gonna go with someone who's looks like he's kind of armored to the hilt here. The more beefy it looks, the better. More reinforced. I know nothing about the lore, so... Hi, Wash. You have reliably watched all of the streams, and I appreciate that. Why don't I go with the one with the skull? Did I go with the one with... I did go with the one with the skull. This kid, you can... And then, if I recall, words are hard, correctly... So, I'm hoping after we're done with this that we can either play a game together, or you guys can suggest a game. I was going to put, and then playing with you guys, but that just sounded weird when I typed it and then said it out loud, so I opted to not to. Okay, this looks like a pretty beefy chest plate. See, the sad thing is, I can use a chest plate and someone's gonna be like, no, that's obviously a Primarch, or a, what are the new people called? I know they wear the Mark X, the like upgraded Marines or what have you. I feel like none of these are named right, because that says Chalice, and that's obviously Chalice. That says Hydra, and that's the Hydra. Could go with something like, I suppose that the chat. There we go. That looks pretty armored. Left arm. Not sure how long this jacket's gonna last though. The jacket I'm wearing. Because you are a good gamer and YouTuber, it's nice to see. Well, thank you. That's very kind. We've got the mysterious floating arm. I'm gonna go with that glove look. Do we not have a right arm glove look? Or did I skip it? Glove. Oh, there it is. Just kind of dig the gloves. As far as the legs go, again, I wanted to look super beefy buff. Shins, what can we do? Nothing, they're all hidden except for these two. That. Secondary armor color, from what I understand, should also be black. No, there we go. Right. Torso gear. What kind of a backpack you gonna be sporting, bucko? You may be wondering, what are you watching? What you're watching is me playing with the customization options, waiting for someone to have a submission. If no one has a submission after like 20 minutes, then we'll move to something else. I have to ditch the goat. I can't. I'm roasting. You might also notice I'm wearing orange glasses. I'm wearing orange glasses. That's because they're my actual computer glasses. It's really amazing how much better graphics get when you're wearing the right glasses. Hello, senor. Ah, Colt, my man. My main man. I mean, not my main man, but one of my main men. Because he made a lot of the voice packs that I don't have installed, because I'm an idiot. But he also made the Death Trooper voice pack, which just made me so happy, because I couldn't find anyone to do it, so I eventually sent him. I sent him the voice files, and he's the one that did it. He's awesome. Okay. Thighs. Thighs are where it's at with this boy. And I'm thinking something like this is really going to fit in. Also, I think that looks kind of silly now that it's black, so I'm taking that away. Armor pattern is really questionable. Do we want him to be shiny? Chest piece. What else do we want to put in this upper face prop area? We don't want a banner. Rep the oh, here's a suggestion. Standard primaries, marine, ultramarines chapter. Rep the spiritual piece. Spiritual liege. Okay, I can do that. Hang on. I gotta pull open Google and hang on. I might be able to do this twofold. Running out of screen space. Hang on. Hang on. I don't know what I don't know what they're supposed to look like. Hang tight. Ultramarine. Primaries. I guess I can just search that, can't I? I don't know what Google's gonna show us. Can't exactly censor live stuff, so here we go. Oh, that's a good look to go for. I think we can almost do that. I can almost do something like that. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh, are the primaries like primaries? Primaries, probably pronounced that way. Are they like way bigger than the normal Marines? Because that guy looks like a midget. He must be. I could do something like that. We are together again, brothers. I agree. Oh, it says that my stream is yellow. What does that mean? Hang on. Stream health. Okay, video output low. Probably because I'm not playing a game. But it's actually a... What, the first Marine that I was looking at was a... Oh, this one that I'm... Wait. What? What? This is an Alpha Marine? Sad day. Look at this beefcake. Those options are not in the game, but I kind of wish they were. Okay, I think that we'll go with something like this. You're an Ultramarine. I can do that. I'm gonna... Oh, hey, look. I made everything teeny. My bad. My bad. Hang on. Let's pull XCOM back up. Pull the chat away. I didn't mean to do that. Primaris is the... That's... Gulman... He's a little big for this mod. XCOM 2 is really constrictive. I'm trying to figure out what to put on this Black Templar really quickly. And then we will go make that Primaris. See, it's got angry eyebrows. I could do that little spike on the noggin. Kinda dig it. Primaris Intercessor is the unit name that's in the mod. Yeah, the Primaris... A lot of Primaris armor is in the mod for sure. I need a name for this beefcake. So somebody give me a name. Because CT Top is not gonna work. I kinda dig him though. I kinda like the look that I achieved accidentally. Just by going for beefcake. That was just my main objective was beefcake. And kinda did well. Well, I'm waiting on a name for him. Let's make this guy instead. We're gonna make this guy. Because I can sort of almost half make him. So that's what we're gonna go for. That's gonna be our main inspiration behind this unit that I'm about to make. This. Working on a trailer for these commandos actually when I'm not live streaming. It would help if I picked the armor first, wouldn't it? Okay, you are interesting looking. So the first thing I need is that helmet. Genericus red shirtus beef knot cake. Okay. But... he's supposed to be a beefcake. You guys be sure to tell me if the stream looks stuttery. I'm watching a playback of the stream and it looks fine, but YouTube's also saying your stream health is yellow. No dropped frames or anything like that. Okay, cool. Yes, the music just stopped. Because if when I click on my second monitor, the XCOM music stops. Chest hair MC Blackfist. I like Blackfist. If we could just get a real first name and a good How about we do? I like Alexander's name, Merrick Grimaldus. I like the name. Let's go with call sign Blackfist. Sorry, Colt, I'm not using genericus red shirtus. Shirtsus. Although, I really kind of want to. Alright, so Merrick. His name is Grimaldus. Grum. I can't spell. And this is not a guarantee that they're going to be in. They're just going to be in the. I can't spell. They're just going to be in the Chunky Dawson. I kind of want to. I really kind of want to. Voice I can't change right now. I have to fix later, which means I'll forget, which means wait for it. It'll sound like a clone later. Blackfist. Blackfish. That's cool. What his attitude should be. Let's go! Dernfangled XCOM skeleton. There's some things with all the modding options that are available in XCOM 2. There's some things I wish that they could do more with, and that would be the skeleton. But they can't, so they're kind of restricted, which means unless they get custom stances, which I would assume would be very difficult. Here's just a wee bit of clipping. Save the character pool. There we go. Now I can't touch him ever again. Now we're going to work on making this primaris. Of course, we'll need a name for the primaris. But I think that I can completely do that noggin. I've got to pick the secondary color. I think I can nail the head pretty good here. I need the secondary colors, don't I? Secondary colors. Also, if you've got this mod or another mod, it's something that I found suggesting one of Musashi's mods. It's called row-based scrolling. Get it. It's so good. Considering essentially the scrolling system XCOM 2 suckets. Emperor's Champion Blackfish, yes. I cannot type, it's true. Call him Alfarius. I am not a lore expert, but I get that joke, and I'm not going to do it. Because I feel like Alfarius was like Spartacus for Space Marines. I got distracted, forgot what I was doing. Hang on. So I need one of those helmets with the front face. There, Peter. I know we have that helmet. We have that exact helmet in the mod. There it is. There it is. There it is. A joink. The upper face prop. I know that we've got somewhere. Narrowed it down to somewhere. Go. The hair color needs to be white. Black is the absence of color. The white is the all colors are there. There we go. Oh. Now in that drawing, it looks like the eyes aren't red, but I know for a fact that most Ultramarines' eyes are red, so that's what we're doing. Helps if I would click on the right one. Alright, and then there was also a wreath. Is there. I know I'm just missing it. There it is. What? What? Stupid. Here we go. Skin color controls this, so if I do that. There we go. Alright, we've got the noggin. Yo! Hello, Nanite Fox. Nanite Fox. Which almost sounds like I'm saying goodnight to my pet fox. Like, night, Fox.
Most of our new recruits have never worked in close quarters like the Avenger. Before the war, we might have had time for training, but now, they're gonna have to pick things up on the fly.
Ultra Smurfs. Perhaps you could put together a Blood Raven Terminator. You never got that far in the last game, but it would be cool to have one ready. I'll have to use some cheats, but yes. And thank you. Oh, message retracted. No, you were fine, Alexander. He put Laurels. He probably typed Laurels as soon as I found it. Actually, I'm looking at the live stream right now. Okay, there's like a 20-second delay. I could have set it lower, but by doing it that way, there's less chance of jittering and stuff. Particularly because while the house is in the remodel, I'm working off of Wi-Fi. Once the house remodel is done, I can hardwire my pooter in, and then I don't have to worry about stuff like that. That color blue doesn't look right. That color blue looks too light, but according to this picture, that's almost nailing it. But it just looks too light to me. So if we could just tune the blue down. That kind of looks right. 13.3. I'm gonna go with this kind of gold look. Yeah. Okay. The real question is, which torso do I pick? Yeah, that's what happened. You could have left. Now the chess piece in this picture is the one with, it's got a name, and I don't remember it. It's the skull and the, there's got to be an Alpha Legion Marine at some point. Yeah, I'll make one. We can do that. It's this one. There's a name for this skull and wing. I don't remember the name, but it has one. That's the chess piece he's wearing. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go with. But I was trying to make him. So I need to wear the Mark X. There we go. There we go. So I'm trying to make a primaries. A primaries wear Mark X armor if I'm correct. I think I am. But by doing this, I can also use the tattoo options that exist. There we go. Alright, left shoulder. The shoulders are extremely difficult to see in that picture. If you're joining the stream and weren't watching before, I'm using this picture as my reference. And look at how doggone okay, that shoulder I can identify. That shoulder. Might be able to do. Oh, minimize the. There we go. Alright, so the right shoulder I can do. Actually, he's wearing that shoulder now. The left shoulder. Should be that one. Right. Make random startees with viewers' names to the cheat Terminator run. Oh, I'm not gonna do a run with the Astartes or with the Terminator. I mean, I might do a mission a little later on. I'm just gonna make an Astartes with essentially what I'll do is I'll make him with his Space Marine armor, and then I'll make him again. Thank you, Alexander. Then I'll make him again with Terminator armor, so that when we're playing in the playthrough, when the Terminator armor unlocks, if he's available, we can put him in the Terminator armor. Okay. For this right shoulder, question of the millennia is Mark 9 doesn't exist for some reason. I'm starting to find out, Daniel, that the world hates the number 9. They hate the number 9. Have you noticed? Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Apple, iPhone 8, iPhone X. The world's got something against the number 9. I don't know what it is yet, but some random conspiracy thing. Who knows? I'm thinking either this show. Primaries. Marines are hard to make. Neither can Space Wolves. Neither can Space... Sorry, Odins. I don't know what Space Wolves can't do, but... Doggone it, they can't. I'm guessing I'm going to use this. Going off that picture, this shoulder's the closest one. Now, on right forearm. Can't tell what he's got. Does he have this? Can't tell. Does he have this? All I can tell is he's got wings, but this wasn't like this good. It's definitely not that. So I'm gonna go with this. Might not belong on him, but that's okay. For the left forearm, we can't see what's on it, so I'm gonna put his chapter emblem. Now for the arms, that's pretty easy. There's 2 Mark X arms, and I really like the cogitator on the left arm and on the right arm. We'll just give him the arm that matches it. That's pretty easy. For the thighs, he's got this special little belt that I don't think is in the game. It's not, so it's really a question of whether or not we want to go ahead and use that. Space Wolves can't count. They have their own variant and they call it Mark 12. Yeah, that sounds about right. But can Space Wolves dance? That's Lethal Taco asks, can the Space Wolves dance? They can probably dance if they want to. They can probably leave their friends behind. But if they don't dance, they're no friend of mine. Magnus did nothing wrong. I don't know. Did he? I'm just gonna give him a white little thing there because I don't really. There might be a. I want to see that there's a belt symbol, but I'm not seeing it. It was in the mod at one time, and it's no longer there. Okay. Answer that question. For the legs, that's not too difficult. I believe these are primaries legs. It's probably the closest thing that I can do. The shins. Shins are really a question of what we want to do there. Do we want to have the purity seal, or do we want... Yeah, I can make a Custodes. Kind of got a backlog of chaplains are in. Grey Knights are also there. You can make Grey Knights. Might not look spot on. They don't have that arm cannon or whatever they sport, but they're definitely in there. So do we want the skull and the wings, or do we want the purity seal? Only Space Wolves understand the Space Wolf. Sounds pretty accurate. Do we do this, or do we do the purity seal? Because that guy's covered in purity seals. I think we do this. The more gold we can plop on him, the better, right? As for the torso gear, again, I can't see his back, so I'm gonna go with stars. I could go with this, which has the emblem on the back. I can see the picture pretty well. There's no gold on, so I'm gonna go with that. If there's any chance that he has to show the emblem, he's really doing it. And his belt's got the little Ultramarines emblems on it, and his knee pad does. Okay, we need a name for this fella. This is our Ultramarine Primaries Honor Guard. Apparently. In fact, go by that loadout. I feel like I'm missing a mod. Should be holding both of his swords.
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on Tigan.
Chest piece isn't
but at this point, we need all the help we can get.
I think it says that it's... You're I mean, that shield doesn't belong, but he hit the point. I don't... Dual wielding sword animation's missing. And I gotta assume it's my fault somehow. Yeah, I got nothing. Let's just give him a bolter. Call it a day. I feel like primaries use the call bolter if I've been instructed correctly. Not a Mark 10 chased piece. Why not? The Dim Dim is lying to me because it says Mark X. So we're gonna keep it because I kind of dig it. I'll see if someone corrects Odin down there. Or if Odin's right. Odin may very well be right, because if there's anyone who can't correct him, it's yours truly. Alright, so we'll need a name for him. We've got our primaries here. Primaris, however the flip-flop that's pronounced. He does not have the right voice pack, because again, I don't have any of them installed. Next on the docket was, let's scroll, Alpha Legion by Daniel. Alpha Legion. Titans. Titans. Titus Tyrion, the Oathbreaker. I dig that. So does Alexander. Sounds a little unreliable, but other than that, he's good to go. Titus Tyrion. Not Oathbreaker, the Oathbreaker. We can have other Oathbreaker. I need another mod. Because right now, he's the Oath Bra. The names of the pieces are off. Yeah. Right now he'll be the Oath. I've got to get another mod. So I need the name. Let me make it a little notepad. Hang on. Whip this out. Wait, where's the... I don't know if I'm in the frame or not. Whip this out. There we go. Make a little note. Jake reporting to be shot. Well, I'm not actually doing any playing right now, Jake, but I can make a Crusader and specifically run him in and get him shot if you'd like. But right now I'm trying to work on Oath Brawl. Okay. Needed mods. I need the voice packs. Need extended nicknames. Extended nicknames. What's the other one I need? Unlimited. Sexy Oath Bra. It's like unrestricted customization from the start. It's not the unrestricted customization that does not work with this mod. It's the other one. Let's start with stuff. It essentially unlocks all of the armor that you don't get till... Or not armor. Customization options like nickname, stuff like that. Which in default XCOM is locked for some weird reason. Even though it's not in the character pool. So we've got Titus, Tyrion, the Oath for now until I get another mod. Okay, so the next one was Alpha Legion. So I really need some inspiration for that one. People wanted Alfarius. Oh, I zoomed in apparently. That's okay. Oh, you look nice. I don't have all those options. I don't have the scales. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. So I think that we'll just do A loyalist. Loyalish. Not totally loyal. Loyalist, Alpha Legion, if I could type. Do that instead. I need good inspiration. A good inspiration picture. I kind of dig your look. Please load in. I kind of like your look a lot. I like your look too. What else can we use? This is definitely 100% the Chaos version. Woohoo! Oh, you're cool. This Ultramarine. Oh, it says it's an Ultramarine, but it's not. That's not helpful. I need a Loyalist Alpha Marine. I don't have a lot to go off of here. That's actually just a primaries. Google, what are you doing to me? Knights of the Silver Serpent. You're not helping. Let's see. Maybe if I tell it pre-heresy, I'll get what I want. You still look chaosy to me. I want pre-heresy, guys. Pre-heresy. You know what? That's good enough. I'm pretty sure that's still chaos. But you know what? We're going with it. Wait, I need the picture back. Gives me a direction anyways. Looks like he's wearing a primaries, so primaries. Whatever it is. Oops. Oh gosh, that's creepy. I forgot these guys were in the game now. They look so good. Look at that leather. Look at that sheen. Alright, anyway. You look like Darth Vader. What helmet are we putting on you? I just kind of dig this helmet. I think that's what we'll go with. Kind of ironic that you can't find a picture of a Loyalist Alpha Legion Marine. I'm going to assume that that is a Chaos Legion. We've only got the good guys. Pre-heresy. Which is... The Alpha Legion was one of the traitor legions, as far as I can tell. Lamenter? Are we trying to figure out how to spell lamented? No. Oh, by the way, I never got to use it, but Rocknar made me a Santa Claus helmet for the Space Marines. I didn't get it quite done in time before I posted the video. I kept asking for someone to help me with Photoshop, and nobody could. But he went and put it in the game. Let's go with this. I feel like it's an Alfarius only helmet option. I kind of like the look of this. Assassin Creed Eyes Mouth. Yeah, good mod. Appreciate it. Yeah, the invisible face. To be fair, that's on purpose. I've got invisible head for alien stick. Alpha Legion use a lot of Mark IV. Good to know. Let's get out and back in. I plan to give this sucker a cape because I love capes. Capes make the world go round. That's not true, but I do quite enjoy a good cape. Okay, just so you know, I'm not doing that. It's just like somewhere a left
some
key
weird
is freaking
transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
Stop it. Stop it. My game's gone demon. I don't know why it's doing that. Kinda weird. Kinda weird. It just keeps doing it. My game's possessed. It doesn't do it without colors? What is going on? I'll get to the bottom of this. I just can't go left at all. We'll just load this game and see if that glitch goes away. That is a glitch I've never had before, ever. Not once. I'm watching this stream right now, and yeah, I wasn't doing that. Thanks to everyone who's watching. I didn't really... I technically announced the stream. Sorta, kind of. Chaos. Trying to infiltrate. Hoping that I'm reloading the... Hey! I fixed it. How weird was that? There we go. Red eyes. Face paint, obviously. I almost thought that was just a strobe light marine for a second. That would be funny. That would be really funny. Alright, we've got shiny on that. And I think if we do shiny on the rest of it, his little thing will be shiny. Nope. Well, my OCD's not gonna allow that. Too bad you don't get to keep that, buddy. I kind of... It says our Emperor's Children reinforcements, but I kind of like the look. We'll go something like that. Just metal down the middle. Guess that'll work. Now, getting the color right for the Emperor's Children is a little difficult. Just gonna have to fiddle with blue. Oh gosh, not that much. It's all about the blue and green. Looks close-ish. With silver for the trim. Go that white look. Actually, that looks pretty accurate. The Alpha Legion use a lot of infiltrator tactics and are pretty much the only traitor legion that still uses pre-heresy armor. No one knows if they're loyal or traitor. That's weird. Technically, you announced the stream during Rocket League, but I was the only one watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, no one watched that. I still had fun. I mean, somebody watched long enough to comment, "Trade now?" in like Spanish. I appreciated them watching, of course, but I wasn't gonna trade. I've got like 50 chests that I've never opened because I'm not spending $50 to open up a crapshoot. Anyways, off of my high horse, back onto customizing. Left shoulder, going off that picture, which we just joined. I have... Let us pull up the stream options very quickly. Streamception. Yes, okay, I do have the enabled DVR, so you can seek back up to 4 hours while watching me stream. So there you go. Okay. So using this picture as our main inspiration. This for that shoulder. This for that shoulder. Then the right forearm is going to be what will eventually be the Alpha Legion. And the left forearm, I can't even see. Yeah, Wash was there. Wash was there. It wasn't completely empty. There was, I think, 4 people. Might have been the max. 5 people. Change to the left arm. Oh yes, I'm not done. I was just getting distracted. I can't tell what's on that left shoulder by that picture. So I think we'll have a little fun with it. Go Proterra. This is pre-heresy. For the power pack, I'm being told Mark 4. So where I can, I'll see if we can't find Mark 4 stuff. I've also been told that the names are a little off. That's actually almost the exact chess piece that he used in that picture, so we'll definitely use that. Legs, he's using something like, not that. Something like this. Shins, he's got nothing. Actually, other than the helmet and the arms aren't right. Which would be like the Artificer or the Aquila? I think the Aquila. Oh wait, that's Mark 7. I can't read. Let's go Maximus. There. Thanks to Daniel Player, who's kind of giving me the, did he request the Alpha Legion? Oh yeah, okay. So he requested it, and he was giving me the info I needed in regards to what they wear. You put the Mark 6 as the backpack. Did I really? Yeah, I did. Good grief. Roman numerals. They're not hard, I swear, they're not. I just can't read. Yeah, nope, I did. There's Mark Iv. Thank you, Alexander. There we go. Oh, we got a shiny back. Do we have a Mark 4 that's not shiny? A Mark 3. With hair. Alright, let's do that. Since it's telling me Mark. Then for the nationality, yeah, it looks like we got the Traitor Legion emblem for the actual picture, but it looks pretty good. Wait, I didn't do the thighs. I don't know what to put on the thighs. I never thought I'd say that. That, but it's not shiny. What does he have on his... I can't see his thigh, it's blocked by the bolter. Yeah. Alright. Now we need our name for this fella. So far we've got Marek, Grimaldus, Blackfist, of the Black Templars. We've got Titus, the Oathbreaker, but it doesn't all fit. I didn't want him to be the Oathbra. Tyrion, and now we need a name for our Alpha Legion trooper. Next, we will move on to a Custodes gentleman. First, I'm going to fix that up. Might as well give him a bolt code. Space Mariner. Go up here to your info, and you're a Custodes. Head. Upper face prop, we want nothing to do with that. Helmet. Let's get our pointy Custodes noggin. Face paint, make it shiny. Obviously, gonna make the eye collar red. Oh, Captain General Kitten for Custodes. Like, is that an actual guy, or are we being silly? Let's learn together. I really don't know what I'm gonna find. I figured, but I wanted to know. Okie dokie artichoke. I need to find inspiration. I suppose these guys will work. Not the right helmet. Ooh. This will work. That's a good starting ground. Of course, not all these options are in the mod, but it's a good starting point to give me an idea.
Take this ship and go colonize one of their planets.
Okay. Looks like they almost always have that little thingamajig. Wherever the heck it is. It's kind of difficult to tell if I got it. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, haircut. Sadly, I have to find it again because... Oh, I can't change the hair color with this helmet on. Prepare to see a freaky looking face. Oh, it didn't. Okay. The face makeup looks weird. Hair needs to... Hair color needs to be like red. There we go. Then now I need to fix this. I'm gonna get it. Boop. It's still there because I haven't gotten out of it yet. Left shoulder. I know which pieces to pick. It's pretty much a given. Left forearm. Nothing. Right forearm. Nothing. Right shoulder. There we go. Pretty much a given. Which torso to pick. No idea what arm should use. Something shiny. Looking at the wrong arm. MIA arm. Looking for one like that. Let's use the Mark V reinforced on both. Probably doesn't belong, but that's okay. Let's pick the arm pattern real quick and where things get sketchy. Finding the right color of yellow, because that is too yellow. So from 2 down, so that's orange. Hang on, forgot I was wearing orange tinted glasses. That looks about right. I'm back, looking good for the Marines you've completed. Thanks, Colt. We're at an all-time high with the viewers, too. Thank you so much for joining and watching and helping and engaging and watching and watching. And watching. Okay, I think that's what we'll do for the color there. The secondary color, what I can see on the Custodes, they heart gold. Gold is life. Just do a slightly darker color of gold there. The legs are pretty simple here. There's some Custodes legs with like little... There it is. And then sheds. Of course we're not. Never have enough gold with Custodes. That's what I can tell. Whoop. Should have no torso here. From what I can tell, the Custodes armor doesn't have a power pack because the power pack is built into the armor. Not for long. Oh! Don't forget the Termi. Okay. But they typically wear capes, so real question of the millennia: can I find a cape that works, that doesn't look weird? Because the capes are really meant to fly unrestricted behind a power pack, so it's probably the best I can do with the cape. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. There's our Custodes. For better, for worse. XCOM 2 is a little restrictive, but it's about the best that we can do. Hang on. Not on my new desk yet. Everything's still in flux. I can barely cross my leg and sit underneath the desk. But hey, it's a desk. I'm not complaining. So yeah, there's our Custodes. We need a name for him. And we don't have a name for the Alpha Legion fella either. Alright, who's next? What we need is Custodes. Daniel suggested that. Just did it. Are you making Captain Titus? I can't. I haven't. Someone said Crimson Fists, and that's all I got. But yes, the music's kind of off at the moment. Alpha Legion stuff. Have I run out of suggestions? I have. I suppose while I'm waiting for another idea, that looks cool. What looks cool? The Commando? Because that's Lord Poncho. He's awesome. Sagittarium Guard. Now I gotta know what a Sagittarium Guard is. Hang on. Let's see if I can make... Can I make a Sagittarium Guard? Sagittarium Guard. Oh yeah, they are really similar. What'd they do? Good grief. That's a lot of gold. Kel Solonius for the Alpha Legion. Okay. We have a nickname for him? Crimson Fist Stern Guard. Like, is that what the Sagittarium Guard did? Or do you want me to make a Crimson Fist Stern Guard? Can you make Cato Sicarius? I can try Cato Sicarius. Cato Sicarius asked if I can make Cato Sicarius. I don't feel that it's fit to make Cato Sicarius. As soon as I figure out how to Solonius. I suppose we could keep the nickname of Hawk. We're gonna keep going right past that one. No, I know who Cato Sicarius is. I mean, I don't know who it is. I have no idea within the lore, but I do know of Cato Sicarius. I can't really make the Sagittarium Guard because it's just gonna look like a Custodes with a. You know what? I could try. I might try and see how close we can get to the Sagittarium Guard. I guess I'll look up Crimson Fist Stern Guard and see what they were, and maybe it's the same thing. Snern. Okay, I do appreciate how all of their hands are red. Crimson Fist Stern Guard. We can get close. I obviously can't make the Hero Master for the nickname. Okay, we'll do that. Which Cato? I mean, we might as well look up Cato Sicarius while we're doing this. Sicarius. Oh, you're a beefcake. Look at this guy. Yeah, we can make him. We can get pretty close, too. That helmet piece is in. That helmet's there. Chest piece will be a little difficult. We'll have to see how close we can get. We can get pretty close. We can't get spot on, but we can be fairly close. Yeah, I mean, we can be pretty close. Is it possible to make a sister battle? Sure is. Yep. Yeah, we can make a sister. Kind of gives me direction. So we'll do Crimson Fist Stern Guard first. I don't know why I looked up Cato Sicarius and I can't do anything with him yet. Yeah. Images. So I'm going to base him off of probably something like this. I kind of dig the red helmets. These guys look like primaries. Or make a bloodringer ho-ho. I like reference for the Alpha Legion Marine's name. I take it the Alpha Marine's name is a reference. The Custodes name, I'm going to use what Wash suggested and do the Alexander Knox Peacemaker. Actually, I'm going to do Alexander Knox with the call sign Peacemaker. The Alpha's a character from the lore. Oh, well, there you go. I can't spell. Ah. Grr. Alright, so for now he's hero maced. So I gotta get that mod. Let me hop out and get the mod. There is a, doesn't Cato have a VP? Hee. I don't like the hee. He does, but I feel like it's a joke VP. Completely forgot what I was doing. What am I doing? Crimson Fist Stern Guard. That's what I'm doing. Search up Space Marine Lamenters. My faith in humanity is at an all-time low right now. Gods, myths, and legends. Well, maybe Alexander Knox. Maybe you guys are gods, myths, and legends. We don't know. What am I doing? Space. Lamenters. Oh, your chapter. What an interesting chapter. Are you guys... Are they good guys? Custodian should be called Adrastus. Alright. You did submit him. Or it was your idea. So we'll save Alexander Knox for another character. I need 3 names. Actually, let me not. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I need 3 names. Although I suppose I could do, like, Mr. Custodes. I don't know what to put here. I think I put Custoders, too, because I can't spell. Or just type. I can spell pretty good. I just can't type worth a darn. So, until you come back with a name for it, I'm going to call it Mr. Custodes. Alright, next on the list is the Crimson Fist Stern Guard. But looking at the pictures, I have a little bit of freedom to do what I want. A little bit. Oh, my arm is missing. How to make his weapon red, because it looks like that's a pretty accurate thing to do. Woo! Wow, that's too much red. Hang on. I need an appropriate amount of red here. There we go. Yes, Lamenters are loyal. Okay. Lamenters are a Blood Angel successor chapter cursed with horrific bad luck. Why? Why would they be cursed with a bad... Why would you do that? Why would you curse a chapter with bad luck? It's like going to be pretty loosey-goosey with this Crimson Fist. I'm not sure if I have Crimson Fists or not. Because of nationality? I don't know if that's an option. Oh yeah, yeah, look, they're right there. Yep, right there. Weird, I don't remember them. I'll tell you. Such a little picture. Thing I don't think I can do in the mod is put the little red blotch on his knee. I can pretty much do everything else. Alright, so we're going with that red helmet. So whatever helmet I pick needs to be colorable through the hair color. I think I shall. The Angry Starties. Alright, real question of the day. To the person that submitted, or asked me to do Stern Guard. Who was that? Mr. P. Cates. Or Miss. You. I don't want to assume. P. Cates 776 said make a Crimson Fist Stern Guard. What color are their eye lenses? That looks pretty red. Looks like... Because red I know is like the go-to if you don't know. Oh, I kind of like... I'm going to use this as a... Well... I can use this as a reference. I think I will. Looks like these guys are older. In the earlier marks of the armor. I think I'll do that instead. So bye-bye helmet. We're not going to use you. We're going to use that other one. Wait, I need to go to the most recent. Okay, after the Hive invasion of Baal, when all the, if not most, of the successors came to help defend, they are practically non-existent with so few numbers. I don't understand the purpose of the successor chapters. So we're going with this older look. We're still keeping the red helmet. We're doing a little bit of a merge of styles here. It's like red is the... That's just a lot of red. Maybe we won't go with red. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's too much red. It's usually red. You gonna do a chaplain? Probably. I'll have to do a chaplain twice is what I'll have to do. Where's the helmet again? I don't want it to be a red helmet. Because that just looks awful. It's too much red. Thank you, P-Cates. Kinda sounds like something you say if you're angry. Ah! P-Cates! What color arms did they have? Anyone remember? Oh, I just realized that I can hover over this and I don't have to necessarily click it. Well, they've just got the blue arms. But one of these others had like black shoulders. I'm kind of combining the two styles together. Yeah, these guys have like the black. So are they? They went. What color's their armor? Looks like really dark. Except these guys. These guys are light blue. I don't know. P-Cates, I need helm. Helm. I need help. I looked at Alexander's comment about the helmet on Phi, which does look awesome. What color are they? Dark? It looks like really dark blue. With whatever color I pick, because these guys have got like, okay, it looks like blue is the common consensus here. All blue, so they don't have different colored shoulders. I was wrong. Okay. What's the mod and where could we get it? The mod is called Armors of the Imperium. It's for XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. There's just no way that it could work on vanilla XCOM because a lot of these customization options, and it needs the Highlander and stuff like that. You can get it on the Steam Workshop, and someone answered it for me. Bless you. Because I'm watching the stream and I'm not going to answer it for another like 5 seconds. Streams are weird. Very dark blue with crimson red. Okay. Now all I know is it's not white. I need very dark blue. So that's not gonna work. Very dark blue. That almost doesn't look dark enough. I need less blue. Okay, that's way too blue. That's too much red. It's a matter of percentages. Oh gosh. I'm not working in the right direction. Now it's just black. No. I'm gonna go back to the original and just dye the blue down. There. Need a picture. A little bit more blue? Just a little bit? Almost there. I'm calling it good enough. The shoulders. Ah, wow. That was a really weird itch in my ear. Custodian will be... Hey, he's back. Addressed as Peacemaker. Belenus. I'll take it. I'll fix it. So you don't want to be Mr. Custodes? As disappointing as that may be. I can do it. So I'm using those shoulders because that's the closest thing to my reference material, which is these guys. Why that arm is missing. Close enough. I'll take it. Lethal Taco said close enough. That's good enough for me. I would put on their right shoulder pulver. I can't tell what's on it. What do you guys have on your right shoulder? Anyone want to show me your right shoulder? Anybody? Anybody feeling like showing me the right shoulder? These guys look like... Guess I could use... That's an option. I can do that. Let's do that. Using multiple pictures for my inspiration. Left forearm is that. Go in all of its glory. What do your arms look like, buddies? I can't do the red hand, sadly. I mean, I can put a power fist on them. Using some cheats, I can unlock the power fist, put a power fist on them. I can make that red. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I have to look up the cheats. I have to use it. I can do that. As far as the arms go, we'll just go with the Mark 7 Aquila arms for now. Let's go with the Mark 4 Max ones, because I kind of like the look of the Mark 4 Max ones a lot. As far as the torso goes, I mean, it's really just a matter of preference, it looks like. There's all kinds of different reference pictures. That seems to be the most common, is the little vent with the Imperial wings. Which I'm pretty sure is an option. Maybe? Maybe not. Been a while. Can't quite remember. Maybe not. Is it? There it is. Okay. Let's use that. MK5 reinforced for the hands. It doesn't match the picture. All Imperial Fist successor chapters have a big thing for fists, except for the Black Templars, who are insane. So wait, the Black Templars are a successor chapter? I'm so confused. Why are there successor chapters? Why didn't the main chapter just keep chaptering? I obviously don't know the lore. I'm going with this chess piece. Legs. No. Torso here. I obviously don't want clones. Backpack. Kind of matches. Wait, I need my main reference picture back. That's not my main reference. Where's my older guys? Because I'm pretty sure they're in the older armor. There it is. There they are. Make a Blood Raven. Yeah, we can make a Blood Raven. We're making this Stern Guard, or at least as close as we can. And then, Cato Sicarius. And then a Sister of Battle, which was suggested by DG HSC. So Cato Sicarius which was suggested by someone who suggested Cato. I don't see the tip, but it's not there. Oh, I remember. Cato Sicarius recommended Cato Sicarius. It's actually funny that the Marine is looking to the right because that's where my second monitor is. It's like he's staring at the second monitor. So we're going to make Cato Sicarius. Then we're going to make a sister battle. Then we're going to make a Lamenter. And I'm telling you guys this because there's no way on planet Earth I'm going to remember. And then we're going to make a Bloodbrave. Also, I got distracted again. This is not quite the backpack that we need. We need the one with the bigger one. There we go. Yeah. Legs. I can't see your legs. Alright, we're gonna have to wing it on the legs. I don't know. There's a stern guard though, so I'm guessing fancy, right? Something like that. And for the shins will go fancy, like because of that. And the thighs will continue our brand of fancy. Because the chapters ran out of paper, no clue. Just go with that. So there's our Crimson Fist. Let's take a look. Let's take one more look at the. Because I didn't put anything on his helmet. Looks like they didn't wear anything on the helmet. At least these guys didn't.
The Advent propaganda machine is running full steam. We're picking up their transmissions even way out in the middle of nowhere.
So are the Crimson Fists related to the Imperial Fists? Or did they come from completely different chapters? And who do they come from? Which chapter? Which chapter is their parent? Also, hang on, let's find those console commands, because I don't remember. So if you ever want to know what the XCOM 2 console commands are, just Google XCOM 2 console commands. Ta-da! And make sure you're not in images, because otherwise you can't be taken to the Reddit post. So what do I need? If I just do the give tech... If I just do the give tech... Magnetized... Oh yeah, buns. If I do the give tech... Gauze weapons. Just to make sure that I've unlocked all of them, then I should be able to do... It's a new save file, in case you can't tell.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
A lot of them. Cheats are fun. I don't have all of the things. I don't have all of the things. What am I missing? Does it come with the plated armor? Oh, no, you know what? I know what it is. I need to... Give tech. And I can't see your comments right now. I have to have this full screen, so I will be back to your comments in a sec. I don't remember which one unlocks it, so I'm just doing all of them. And you know what? I'm doing all this. I don't think I've got the stupid mod installed. This is all pointless, isn't it? We're gonna find out I don't have the mod installed, aren't we? In case you didn't know... Yeah, I don't have the mod installed. Oops. In case you didn't know...
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of the advantages of...
The game did go silent, in case you're curious.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything, not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
Before and during the Horus Heresy, there were 20 legions. 2 legions were destroyed before the Horus Heresy, leaving 18. Half of them turned traitor. Horus Heresy, the remaining loyalists were then split into chapters. Oh, so they were all legions, and then the loyalists were then split into chapters. But what's the darn-fangled purpose of the successor chapters? Why didn't the main chapter just keep chapter-turing? PK's told me, yes, they are the successor chapter of the Imperial Fists. Okay. Crimson Fists are successor chapter from the Imperial Fists Legion. Like, it would make sense if the Imperial Fists were completely destroyed and then a new chapter came that, like, kind of followed their teachings and style, and then had a different name, because obviously they're not the Imperial Fists, because the Imperial Fists were destroyed. Anyway. Corn fuse. Anyway, so I don't have the mod installed right now, I'm sorry. That gives us the Power Fist. I don't have a lot of my 40k mods installed. Thorn, you get to stay. I like you too much. Alright, so next on the list, this is why I told you guys, because I knew I was going to remember. Just Crimson Fist, Stern Guard, Sicarius. Sicarius is next. Alright, here's the Lamenters. Cato. 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 I couldn't remember how to spell Sicarius. Sicarius. There he is in all of his glory. I'm gonna use this guy as my reference. So I'll put a banner on him. It won't be that banner, obviously, because I don't think we've got that banner. And I'll see how close that we can get, because we can't get that exactly, but we can sure as heck try and get close. Blame it on the Ultra Smurfs. Well, what did the Ultra Smurfs do? Oh, that's a butt ugly color. Alright. Empty out. Oh, now we're missing the left arm. Also, question for you guys. Am I streaming in 1080p or am I streaming in 720? Because, yes, the music is quiet. I'm supposed to be streaming in 720 or 1080. But I can't really tell. It tells me my output resolution is 1080. My stream says nothing. My output here says... I'm spending way too much time trying to figure out. It doesn't say that the output's been rescaled, so... I don't know. Anyways, I'm making Cato Sicarius before I got distracted. What's your helmet look like, sir? So, Cato Sicarius asked if we could make Cato Sicarius. Your face. Okay, so Daniel's telling me the idea was to split up the giant legion so that nothing of that size could be turned against the Imperium, like in the Horus Heresy. That makes sense. Even if a chapter turns traitors, nothing compared to a whole legion. Makes sense. Cool. Thank you, Alexander. Letho Taco said maybe the successor chapters had different interpretation than the main ones, perhaps. And then makes sense. Like if they didn't agree with everything that the main chapter did, that makes sense. Yes, 1080p. Love you all, thank you. Because I spent a long time trying to figure it out. Not gonna lie, it took me about 6 hours to figure out how streaming worked, which is not, you know, that long, I suppose. But so he's got a pretty standard helmet. Is it blue? Yeah. Actually, almost looks exactly like that. You know what? It kind of looks like he's got the Darth Vader helmet. Do I finally have a reason to use my Darth Vader helmet? Which, obviously, is where they got the inspiration from. Look at that and tell me they didn't get inspiration from Darth Vader. The Ultramarines Primarch pretty much split up the legions after the Horus Heresy to not have it happen again. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. I can get on board with that. Why are there successor chapters? If you're a new chapter, you're just a new chapter. Right? No? Wrong? I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore. Okay, we need a banner. So really the question is which banner? That banner's pretty cool. See, the thing is, thanks to XCOM 2, if you want to know what the next banner looks like, you have to literally come out and come back in. Incursion. That one looks pretty cool too. And that's got the skull on it. We're keeping it just because, well, you know what? Not as much bother. Why not look at all of them? That's pretty cool too. Darn you, Dim Dim. And the 4 streams try. Shh! No one needs to know that I accidentally streamed 15 times. I deleted them. You have no proof.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
The avenging blade of humanity. My bulwark against the terror. Yep, you can just make that one. Because it has that text on it, and I like it. Okay. Next we need to... Next we need to put that, get out, we'll get back in. Here we go. Alright, your noggin's done. Next, your shoulders. Looks like Darth Vader if he had to give a piggyback ride to younglings. I thought it was 4. We'll never know. We'll never know how many tries it took. I need you to be not all hunched over like that, please. Ultramarines. Attitude. Lean back, sir. When a legion is split up, one stays the same, while the remaining Marines are made into other chapters. The chapter with the original name is first founding, and the rest are successors. That makes so much more sense. Rooney Dose is sick. I agree. Although Marines are like immune to sickness, so he's probably really healthy. Fine, I guess. Alright. Anyways, I need... What shoulders do you wear, Mr. Sicarius? Well, that's not very descriptive. I can't see your darn fangled shoulders. Hang on. Surprisingly, I still can't see your stupid shoulders. And you have a cape? You have too many upper prop options. What do we do? Do we go without the banner, or do we get the cape? I don't know. Because he usually has both, by the looks of it. It's a pretty cool picture of him, actually. Cape or banner? Cape or banner? Cape or banner? Cape or banner? I don't know. You guys tell me. Because I can't decide. Otherwise, shoulders look to be pretty standard as far as that goes. So, let me go ahead and reference my ultramarine color, which was 3 and 13. Why not both? They're all upper face prop options, and I'm keeping the little Centurion plume, so I've either got to pick the cape or the banner. I can't have both. And it looks like, get the cape, cape, cape. Enough capes. Everyone's saying cape. Cape it is. Because capes are awesome. Getting a random call from Toledo, Ohio. Thank you, scammers. Appreciate that a lot. I think that's the option I want. Request when you win it? Yeah. Go onto the Game Workshop website. A lot of models let you turn them around. Well, where's the fun in that? Actually, you know what? We're going to stray a little bit to maybe hopefully make him just a little more awesome looking. I'm going to get those ones with the numbers on them, with the Roman numerals that mean something. Right shoulder. Left forearm. One of them's got to be the ultramarine symbol, right? I should know this mod much better than I do, considering it didn't let me use it for a long time before it was released. And I still mess it up a lot. What exact purpose did the purity seals do? The purity do the purity seals serve? I kind of like that look. That's pretty cool. That's just a primaries captain. It's not even Kate of Sicarius. Google, what are you doing to me, man? Should we do that golden look for the left shoulder? Should we do that? I think we will. I think we'll use that as a good inspiration. Mainly because I like it. So we're going to make him shiny. It looks like a lot of reference material tells me that he was shiny. Even if he wasn't, he is now. So we're taking a little bit of creative liberties, and we're also working within the confines of this mod. So, do that. Shoot, I can't. I can't do that. Because then the cape will be yellow. And it'll look kind of derpy. So I actually can't do that. Because they both operate off the tattoo color. See? So if I were to make it gold, you have a golden cape. And I really like the contrast between the blue and the red, so I'm not going to do that. Sad day. Still going to be shiny, though. As far as the arms go... Probably just do a quill of arms and call it a day there. Legs. What do your legs look like? I know that we've got to put a little loincloth-esque thing on you. Good question, though. What are those for? Being pure, I'd assume IDK is something similar to a friendship bracelet. As far as I understood purity seals, the best way that I know how to describe this, I live in Ohio, so I cheer for... Oh, wait, Inquisitor told me. Purity seals are wax seals on parchment inscribed with declarations and prayers, and symbolize that the wearer is uncontaminated by the slightest taint of chaos. So that's what... Okay. So my guess would be then that, like, your good deeds, if you do really well in battle, stuff like that, and against the fight, or in the fight against chaos, then you get to have them. Let's see what we can do with these legs here. Oh, actually I can do that. Okay, cool. Shins. Can we whip a purity seal on your little shin? Yes, we can. Thighs. Your color is going to be red. Super red. I pulled blue. I'm tired. Anyways, I live in Ohio, and I cheer for the Ohio State Buckeyes, although this is not the only college that does this. If a college player has like a really good play, then he gets a Buckeye put onto his helmet. So if you look at the end of the season, there'll be the really good players have lots of Buckeyes on their helmet, little Buckeye stickers. And it sounds like make that war instead of football, and it's almost like those Buckeye stickers are like the purity seals, except purity seals apparently are a little more in-depth. Or as Lethal Taco just put it, they're essentially medals, and that's what it looks like, because as far as I can tell, they don't really get medals. So, as far as the torso gear goes, what?
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive.
Shush it. Someone told me that I could go to the Game Workshop website and turn models around, but that's no fun. I'd rather guess at what kind of a backpack. Oh, actually, here's the back of him. I don't have to wonder.
Everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
Finish the noggin. I gotta do the shiny face paint. And the eyes. Boom. For lack of a better term. Oh wait, I haven't finished his chest. My bad. One chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece. I know there's some pretty fancy ones, like that one. But I've also got a couple that have got the Ultramarine emblem on them. So I think I'll use that. Also, I don't think I've got any thing on him. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. It turned out pretty good. It actually turned out a bit cooler than I thought he was going to. So here is... Here's kind of some reference material, and this is how he turned out. So, I mean, not too bad. Not awful. Within the confines of the mod, XCOM 2. I think it came out pretty good. Oh, Grey Knight seals are under the skin? That's painful. Ow. But yeah, no, that looks pretty proud of him. So let's fix his name real quick. I have no idea what Cato Sicarius did, but there he is. He looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of him. Mark III is what Cato wears in the lore. I took a little bit of creative liberties with him. And I think he turned out as good as he could, in my opinion, anyway. We still need a name for our Crimson Fist. I don't think we got one. If we did, just put it again, because I don't think we did. Gotta love an entire chapter that spits in the face of the ruling of Nicaea. I don't know what that means. It sounds like it's like a neighboring store of IKEA. But maybe because I'm reading it wrong. Anyways, we need a Crimson Fist name. Alright, we made Cato Sicarius. Who did I say was next? I don't remember. It's been a long day. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. Crimson Fist Stern Guard, Cato Sicarius. Crimson Fist Stern Guard again, same person. Sister of Battle. So DGHSZ, I don't know if they're still watching or not, said, can you make a Sister of Battle? I can. So I shall. I am missing all kinds of weapon mods. I can't even give them the bolter stuff. Like the bolter pistols or any of that. I don't have any of the... I was a little unprepared. So, just leave my clone pistol. Isn't Doom cool, though? In a way. Just so freaking awesome looking. The Emperor bans the use of warp powers in the Legions, and after he dies, they made an entire chapter of Psychers. I thought all the librarians were Psychers. Oh, my brain. Did librarians not take place till after the Emperor died? I didn't actually think the Emperor died. I thought he was like on life support on his throne. I'm confused. Oh well. Alright, dude, we gotta put you through a gender change here. Hang on. The whoop. Okay, so from what I can tell, a lot of times they've got like ponytail or something, like blonde hair, typically. I don't have any hair mods installed. I'm so sad. I will probably change your hair eventually. But I'm not going to put a helmet on her. Leave it like that. Although when I equip this armor, it'll probably change everything I just did. And put a helmet on her anyway. Any reference material? DGHSZ? Any particular order you want them to represent? A reference of some kind would help me. Because typically when I make my sisters, they just have black armor with the red tattoo. Because I think that's like Order of the Bloody Rose or something to that effect. I think. Oops. Let's just do that for now. Why the heck not? There's not a ton of sisters options, but the models by Ninja Nub and then ported very... Oh my. Look at the legs. Look at the legs. Hang on, look at this. Looks like the sister really has to pee. That's an odd glitch. Or it has to do with Iridar's custom animations. Librarians, as you know them, are from after the Horus Heresy. But my brain. So they made a whole legion of Psychers. So was the Emperor dead before the Horus Heresy? I guess. Huh. DGHSZ has not commented back yet, because they're probably busy doing other things, so I'm just going to look up Sisters of Battle Order and find one that looks cool and see if I can avoid adult content. Okay, yeah, alright. Let's try not get age restricted in the stream here. You? What a weird chest plate. No. Is this cosplay? Ah! That's pretty cool. Okay, look, here's some models. You shall be my reference material. Martyred lady. Okay. The battle. Our martyred lady. There we go. That's a little more safe. Okay. Alright, we'll use you as an example then. I can get you pretty Dargon. Dargon? Who are you? Oh, this is Order of the Bloody Rose. Okay, so this is Bloody Rose. This is Martyred Lady. This is Ebon Chalice. Supposedly, according to this picture. Wait, I thought the Emperor was immortal, or did they change that? I don't know, Lethal Taco. I thought so too, but now people are saying, well, after he died... Okay, so left forearm is going to be... that. The right forearm... it's either all or nothing, so it'll just match. I've already got the black and the red, so that works. Legs. Choo. That one got skull. Thighs. Guess work that one. Who do the obviously the Sisters of Battle serve the Emperor. Thank you, Wash. I would have totally forgotten. Do they serve the Inquisition then? Is that who they fight for? I don't know. No idea. Picture. That's the torso gear.
I did my best to get the new recruits ready for what they're going up against, but having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
It's actually pretty spot on. Let's see what we can do with Noggin. I mean, I guess I could put a helmet on her. I wasn't going to, but let's go ahead and do that. So that's almost spot on to that picture. After the Horus Heresy and Big E was put onto the Golden Throne, the Grey Knights chapter were created. And the Grey Knights are all Psychers. The more you know. Now, one mod that I suggest, I don't know if it's in my suggestions mod list. I also don't know if even if I have it installed. But there is a mod that was done by Obelix DK, who is awesome, by the way. He's made a lot of cool mods. He does animations for stuff. He's actually responsible for the main firing. Now, Dim did a lot of stuff to tweak things, but he's responsible for the main firing animation with the bolters, so they aren't a clipping mess when they fire the gun. He made a mod where you no longer have to use the psi thingamajiggy. They just have psi abilities, which is very, very cool if you've got like librarians and stuff like that, or Grey Knights. Serve as the Exilarchy's military arm. Huh? What? My sister, I remember there was Lamenters and Blood Ravens. Thank you, people who are remembering for me. Because I knew I wouldn't remember. Alright, we need a name for the sister. We need a name for the sister battle. If we can work in DGHSC somehow. Also, somebody suggested a name. I think Wash Perry did. Alexander Knox. This guy? We need nicknames still. But Alexander Knox. Which is a reference to two of the people that are watching. And all of these guys are going to be in the character pool for the playthrough that we do, which will not be live. I may throw in a video every now and again that's live, but it won't be. Okie dokie. The Adeptus Sororitas Sisters Battle work for the... whatever that's pronounced to are the church that worship the Emperor as a god. Something else he banned. Okay. So I assume since they work for the church, then they're an extension of the Inquisition. Who I assume work for the church. Because if the Inquisition is based on the real life Inquisition that existed over in Spain, the Spanish Inquisition, which works for the Catholic Church, I assume. Ekesarchy? Sororitas, misspelled it that. Very cool. Just as a side note, in this new helmet that Lord Poncho did for Wolf, really cool. I think so. I had to give you guys time to agree with me. Anyway, next is the Lamenter. Do I still have my Google search for the Lamenters? I don't. Zoop. $40K. Alright, that's going to be a reference picture right there. Or maybe this one. This one. That one. This one. These ones even have names. Look at that. Alright, Wolf. You're going to be the next Astartes. Congratulations on your promotion. Alright. Customize. First real question. Actually, let's go back to the sister. Because I'm pretty sure that martyred lady is on. There you go. Excuse me. The Inquisition work for themselves. Inquisition is for the Emperor, not the religion. They have full authority over everyone except Biggie and the Custodes. Who gave them this authority? Did the Emperor create the Inquisition? And for what purpose? Because I feel like the Inquisition is to snuff out heresy and chaos. So, Inquisitors are often killed by Space Marines because of how annoying they are, but that gets them into trouble, so they only occasionally do it. Okay. You're annoying. Kadoosh. Okay, question of the day. Do I have whatever the heck I'm doing? Lamenters? B, C, D, L. So guess what? I'm not putting their emblem on their shoulder. That's what I'll do. So we don't have it. We have Valorous Heart, but I'm pretty sure the female or the those don't pop up. Right? Find out. Yeah, they all appear as the raptor for something. So I mean, we'll keep Order of the Valorous Heart because it's the closest thing that I can find to the Lamenters emblem, and then we'll just work from there. So might as well get that. Might as well use that beak helmet because the beak helmet is fun. I'm also pretty sure that I can use a face paint option that does that line down the helmet too. Syria New Dawn. I kinda like it. Rose Thorn. I'll take it. Space wolves just killed them on sight. It's kind of funny. Alright, don't we have the face paint that's just a line down the... Okay, looks like we do. Boom. Don't ask me what, color. I think it's tattoo, maybe? Bye, Daniel. Thank you very much for being involved. Give me lots of answers and stuff. Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Okay. Need more. I can do most of that. Can't quite do all of it. So I'm mainly going with. Being inspired by the guy on the right, the veteran sergeant. Don't exactly know what I'll put on his shoulder though. Looks like that guy actually has two different shoulders. Yeah, his right shoulder has that guard, his left shoulder doesn't. Okay, gives me an idea. So left shoulder. That's a forearm option. It's not quite Imperial Fists level of yellow. It's almost like that off yellow. It's like, I'm almost yellow. I thought about being yellow and then I wasn't. It was like that. Yeah, tattoo must affect this one. What's that line? Is that line black? Yeah. Right forearm can be something. I can do something like that. Look at the tattoos. Actually, let me right forearm of nothing. Let me look at the tattoo options. I might be able to get something pretty neat.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
I'm a name generator. Yeah, you are. Being super helpful. Okay, we'll do purity seals. What we'll do. Yeah. Okay. Right forearm. Purity seal. There's it. Purity seal. There it is. And left forearm can be something. That. Torso is going to be pretty easy. It's just that torso, what I can tell. Then the legs. Legs are those ones with the round ones. I obviously don't know the names of things. Except for this one. Because we'll go with that one. Shins. Do they have anything on the shins? I don't think they do. Just those swords, which is not an option, so go with another purity seal. As far as the arms go, we can go with he lost one arm. His right arm. Invisible. I don't know. The story that I'm making up for him on the fly is he made his right arm really reinforced since he lost his left arm. I don't know. So yeah, that's about the best that I can do in regard to the Lamenter, using that picture as reference. Given the confines of the mod at this current time. It's not that far off. I've done worse. Yeah. So we need a name for the Lamenter. We got a name for her from Wash that is Words are hard. Oh no, I've got Syria. New Dawn. Call sign. Rose Thorn. Thorn. Thank you. And we'll give her the Sororitas voice pack one. We have it. Now we need a name for the Lamenter. Alright, next is a Blood Raven. I can do a Blood Raven. Blood Ravens are easy for me. I know what Blood Ravens look like. I can do them. I can do them. Here we go. Let's do it. I am going to get reference material, but I've done Blood Ravens before. I know them. They're in video games. Okay, this picture says the Blood Ravens, and that is oh so obviously not the Blood Raven emblem. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty certain that all of these other pictures with the exact same Blood Ravens emblem say that I'm not wrong. Alright, so it looks like the Blood Raven Intercessors. That's a cool name. Interceptors. Well, I kind of like your look. Look at this guy. Or this guy. Let's use that guy as an example. Looks like he's a primaries. I'm not going so much for a primaries look as I am for make the Blood Raven look cool, because I didn't get any other input. So I'll try and... I'm not even sure who asked for the Blood Raven. Let me see if I can go back and find it. I will make a gray knight next. Who said Blood Raven? Who are you? Blood Raven. Who suggested Blood Raven? Oh, DGHSC said Blood Raven too. Okay. They asked for the sister. No, make Blood Raven. Although I'm gonna have a little fun with them. And I'm using that one as an example, like a inspiration, but I'm gonna take a little bit of creative liberty and see what I can make here. See if I can find a cool helmet that I like. It's a pretty beefy helmet. I love Blood Ravens and Salamanders. Salamanders are pretty cool. I've read a little bit about them. I don't like all their tactics, but... What helmet to use? Watching me set it. Thank you for suggesting that. We're gonna make the helmet blue. Well, not that blue. Blue. Oh, that just looks butt ugly. I need a little bit of green. Just a little bit of green. Makes the world go round. There we go. And if I recall correctly, the eye color should be green. It should, and it is. Yay, some green action. Yet so little green action. Alright, as for the upper face props, this fella has a chalice on his head? Actually, I'm not even sure that that guy is a Blood Raven. I'm not sure any of them are Blood Ravens. I can't tell. Actually, he's not. He's a Blood Angel. Look at that. You can see it on his knee. I'm using a Blood Angel as a reference. I didn't think that was right. Hang on. He won't have a blue helmet. Blood Ravens. Taste so good. Blood Ravens command. That's better. Still green eyes though. But hang on, I need to find the percentages for the tattoo color. use for the shoulder. Didn't see Chaplain out. Love your Doug. Wait, Doug? Did my dog appear in the... There's my Doug. I can never, it's always like this bone color. I can never figure out this color. I don't have the best eyes. It's more tan than this, though. It's not white. It's like tan, like this, but not quite. That's pretty doggone close, right? Close enough. I'm gonna go with it. Alright, so that percentage is 36, 26, 15. So now I can go up to the head, which is gonna be the same color, and totally forgot the percentages that quick. That talent. 36, 26, 15, 36, 26, 15, 36, 26, 15, 36, 26, 15. There, now he's the same color. Now, we could put another wreath on him. Not gonna. But I am gonna put that, there's an upper face prop called like Commander Set or something.
Advent's got their propaganda machine working overtime. We're still seeing a steady flow of migrants heading into the cities.
I'm not sure they have to do all that much convincing at this point.
And I'm not sure I'd trade my freedom for a few hot meals and the cure for the common cold.
Well, maybe not. But what about the terminally ill, the elderly, or the disabled? The aliens can offer them something we can't. Something most people would trade anything for.
You're wrong about that, Doctor. We can offer them freedom, even if it means they have to endure the pains of being human.
I just hope they see it that way.
Keeping the Marines from the last Let's Try. If they were resubmitted, I don't have the bin files for them anymore. I kind of deleted them when I reinstalled the game. So if they're installed, Purvis hiding from Old Cross. I don't know what you're talking about. Exam. Sorry. Okay. There. Your left shoulder, your left forearm's gonna be that. On the right chapter right now. Your left shoulder's that. I want something a little more regal looking, so let's go with shoulder 24. And what I can only assume is going to be shoulder 23. I think we can do a skull. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I mean to do that. For the right forearm, you can do a skull. No, right forearm. Forearm! Yeah, I can make it black. Hang on. I can do this. Hang on. Hang on. Goes off skin color. Just have to womp, womp, womp. Done. There we go. Go ahead and fix your nationality. Blood ravens. There we go. So far, so good. Body, torso. What do we want? go with the Aquila and be done with it. There, I forgot all the colors here. Torso gear. Could go with the Artificer. Just drop the pen that I was holding. Bye-bye, pen. Yeah, let's go with the Artificer, because we're kind of making a Blood Raven Sergeant of sorts. I will go with something fancy. A little Ave Imperator belt. For the legs. Something fancy. I'm pretty sure the cross has a name that I don't know. And for the shins, let's do that. Get some of that golden lining all around. Yeah. Here we go. I love the Lamenters, but they were dealt a bad hand of fate, though. They were one of the nice chapters. Icarus Wing? I could use Icarus. Not sure about Wing being the last name. But nonetheless, there's my take on a Blood Raven's sergeant or whatever this guy was. What's this guy? You were Codex color pattern for a 5th Company Tactical Marine. He's got a skull on him, so he's not. He's a command of some kind. A brother captain or something. I did turn the music off for a second. I'm looking at the settings of something. Okay. I have lost my live dashboard. There it is. There we go. Okay. So next I think I'll make a Grey Knight, because I saw a lot of people talking about Grey Knights. So I think that's what we'll do. We need a name for our Lamenter and our Blood Raven. Moving on though to the Grey Knights, because they look pretty cool. I already know what helmet they use. We'll go ahead and get some reference material pulled up here. Grey Knights, 40k. Oh no, you're cool. That's not in the mod, but that's a very cool look. That's Dragon Age Inquisition. That's not even. I just need a default Grey Knight soldier, please. Anywhere, anyone. You're an itty bitty picture. You're a slightly bigger picture. You're Terminators. You're more Terminators. Can I just have a default Grey Knight? Ah, hey, I can use you. You'll work. Blue eyes. I never get to make blue eyes. Icarus Burn Fate. I can do that. I can do that. I can relate. Oh, I need to change the loadout, don't I? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay, and then I'll probably make a salamander. I may call the stream. May end it. I don't know. Green don't have any reason to. I'm gonna use this helmet. Doesn't quite fit with the pictures and stuff, but I dig it, and so we're using it. It's not quite the color of blue that I want. We're gonna go with that color of blue. body is going to be silver. Really, I need that armor pattern, that shiny armor pattern. Terminator Grey Knights later? If I can find the cheat code to plop a Terminator in, we can try it. I don't have a lot of options in regards to most of those options aren't in the mod. What am I doing? I don't want to be there. I want to be here. Now I can pick the silver better. There's just something cool about that look. I'm sorry. He looks really cool right now. Even though he's missing an arm. We had several different people stop by and say hi, and I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream, supporting the channel. Appreciate it a lot. It's really awesome. We recently got over 3,500 subscribers, which is phenomenal. Couldn't do it without you guys. I'm just super excited that I'm making stuff that you guys enjoy watching. Back to the topic at hand. Nationality. Grey Knight's gonna be under G. There we go. Now back to my reference Pohoto. Those specific armor pieces aren't in the mod, but it looks like they got a big thing for swords. And in the build that I'm using, I do have some guys with swords. Actus Grimslane. I like it. Use it I shall. Right, left arm. Your arms look like, sir. Looks like something like... Fort Maximus. Let's go with that.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
I wouldn't mind a few minutes under the knife and a clean bill of health. That would be nice. Yeah, that's kind of ones they use. Shins. So I don't know what to use for the shins. Let's see. So we got fate. We got words and skulls and stuff. So. Close to that, I can get something like this. The left, chapter name, Blood Knight, main color, white, secondary, red. For what? Oh, you gave me a name. Somebody gave me a name for the Lamenters already. Nanite gave me the name Remus Victus. I missed that completely. Sorry. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that real quick. Didn't give me a call sign, so we can use that. So Remus Victus. I do like the name Icarus, though. Oh, the Nanite did give me another name for him. Actus Grimslane. Which one do you want? I can do either. I can name the Grey Knight Actus Grimslane. How about I do that? How about we do the Grey Knight? Man, he's really looking cool. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes you make a character and then they look cooler than they looked in your head, and it's... I love mods. It's just hilarious to that. Do that. Then if we do... It's just a question of which shoulder do we pick. Something like that. Kind of fancy. Let's do that. The right forearm. Really question of what we're going to put there. I might put the eagle. Torso gear. Go back here. My Space Marine chapter would be called Blood Knight. Oh, you want me to make a Space Marine? I got it. I'm with the party. I named my own stream. I know what I'm doing. General Kenobi. I didn't mean to pull that up. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing this. Yeah, that's about as close as we can get. I took some creative liberties. Obviously, he doesn't look quite like that. Anyways, hello, Keith. I said General Kenobi because I read hello there. I feel like so rarely do people respond with General Kenobi when I want them to. I'm not convinced about this right forearm. Just not feeling it. Could do something like that. Like that look okay. Like a bleeding sword emblem. Okay, yeah, I think that is the design for our Grey Knight. Kind of looks like a Night Knight with really big power armor. Kind of dig his look a lot. So I already renamed this guy to Remus Victus, and I kind of dig the name. So this guy's going to be called Actus Grimslane because it's a very cool name. Actus Grimslane. Nickname does not need to be Cody. I like the idea of a new chapter called Foxhound, main orange, second white, tactic, scout, and hunt. Man. I'm just ogling at how cool he is. This shiny silver, I really dig. What was typically the secondary color for the Grey Knights? Gray. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if I can't mix them. Blend the colors. 14, 15, 16. That's easy to remember. I want them to be the same color. Actually, just out of curiosity, let's see what this looks like. Okay, that's a little obnoxious. But it's not that bad. It's kind of cool. Anyways, 14, 15. There. Now it's officially the same color. Okay, I'm done ogling. I'm okay. He's just so cool looking. Hang on, I need to fix his weapon color, because his weapon color should be red. And then we just need to give him the right weapon, which is going to be bolter for now, because I'm missing a lot of weapon mods. Gotten quite a few customizations done here. Yep, wrong. So we've got Actus Grimslane. We need a name for this guy. We still do not have a name for our Blood Raven. Remus Victus. Don't mind his loadout right now. Syria New Dawn. Call sign Rosethorn. Cato Sicarius, which I'm still pretty proud of how he came out. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Dreadnought, to be completely honest, I don't know if the Dreadnought will ever come out. Last thing I read is they were having quite a fit with them. Not looking right. The build that I use, there's quite a few weird things with it. For one, its size. For two, if you actually watch it, I don't like to point out things that are wrong with mods, but it's a work in progress. And this isn't technically a bug, it's just the way that the spark runs, it leans forward. So if you use that running animation, which creating new custom animations for games like this cannot be easy, I don't know how hard they are, but if you watch the Dreadnought run, it will lean forward. It's not a bug, it's not a glitch, it's just because of the nature of the game. And I've seen the skeleton, because the skeleton is what the animation works with. So the animation moves the skeleton, the model is attached to the skeleton in specific points. That's how it works. I don't know how to do it within the game, but I know how the animation process works. So they'd have to either lean the skeleton back. They'd have to do some sort of something or other. Anyways, I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. But it is on the to-do list as far as I'm aware. Anyways, we've got Alexander Knox, who's not supposed to have a call sign. Might be. Oh crap, I can't remember. Anyone remember what the name for the Custodes is supposed to be? Someone. And yeah, I'll use the Icarus Burn Fate. Okay. Did he? And I just missed the name. That doesn't surprise me. In case you're curious what I'm doing, I'm reading back through the comments trying to find the name for the Custodes. I remember saying, oh yeah, I'll do that later, and I forgot what it was. The name of the custodian will be Addressed as Peacemaker Belenius. Found it. See, Daniel, he said he was getting off, so he probably did. So I knew I couldn't just ask him again. Addressed Belenus Peacemaker. Probably in reference to...
I don't know where people are getting those damn Advent burgers, but if I find another wrapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Vectus Fronto. That sounds like someone stubbed their toe. Ah, Vectus Fronto. Icarus Burn Fate. Didn't I name someone Icarus Burn Fate? Did I not? Could have swore I typed that, but I guess I didn't. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. Because I remember specifically making the F capitalized. Nicknames just Burn Fate. I can't read. I'm okay. His call sign is Wing. Wow, I can't type. I don't drink or anything. I'm just tired. Okay. We've made some pretty cool guys here. So I made my Black Templar just because I was bored waiting for people to join the stream. That color doesn't look right. That looks too dark. Is that too dark for a Alpha Legion? It looks too dark to me. It looks too close to Kato. It's almost identical to Kato. It's too dark. I'm calling it. We need to fix it. More blue. More blue. More blue. Oh. Need a lighter blue. Nope. Oh, that's not gonna work. More blue. It's all got to do with them. There. That's much better. The chapter system was instituted after the Horus Heresy by... Did we decide on a name for the Crimson Fist? It's a primaris. Alexander Knox. Looks like. I'm watching where the stream is currently. And I'm fixing the color for the... Alpha Legion guy. Okay, well, we'll catch up in a second. And I'll answer his question. One of my favorite clones. A little bit of trivia for you. What is the name of Thorn's C6 rotary cannon? It had a name. It was kind of a show up and blow up clone trooper in the Clone Wars series, but his gun does have a name. Whose name, or not whose name, but what was the name of his C6 rotary cannon? A little bit of trivia for you there. I'm going to work on a Salamander. Because I think Salamander was the next one. At least it was mentioned in the chat, and I'm going with it because nobody else has directly requested one. Alright, what are we going to go with? Let's go with you. Load. Stop being blurry. Load. Load. That'll load eventually. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Yep, DGHSC got it. It's either... I couldn't remember. I knew it was either Hammer, the Hammer, or Mjolnir. Because it's a reference. Thorn is inspired by the Marvel character Thor, which DGHSE just commented. I looked over the comments, and Thorn was inspired by Thor. And Doom, his whole design, which I don't have him, I already replaced Doom. But Doom, his entire design was based off of Doom. I blanking on the name there. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and I'm running out of energy. Okay. Salamander. And then I think we might call it. We call it a day. Made quite a few. Quite a few. Is that what paint? The cannon. His cannon. Cannon. His hammer. Yep. And there's someone else and hammer. Yep, you're right. You're right, guys. I don't think Doom's guns had names. That's why his color is what it is and all that. Really cool. Load out. Space armor. Well, we'll make a Deathwatch guy too. We just need to pick a chapter. I need you guys to pick the chapter for the Deathwatch. We'll make a Deathwatch guy too. And then I'll be done. Because when I close my eyes, I now see Space Marines. And that can't be good. And I want to go order a pizza. Okay, blanking what I was doing for a second. I'm back. Doom changed gender. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Doom changed gender. If you just joined the stream, you're not gonna have any clue what he's talking about. But yeah, Doom went through a gender change. I forgot about that. I kind of want to pick a helmet for the. I think I like that. I think I'll pick this helmet. It's like a super reinforced for the salamanders. I want to sort of look like he fights. I kind of want the Centurion looks. Maybe I won't use this helmet. I'm only going to use Salamander as a color reference, and that's going to be just about it. So I'm going to use it for Dark Angels for the Deathwatch. Okay, we can do that. I think we've had enough plumes. Otherwise, I put a plume on his noggin. Just put a spike on it and call it a day. Light. Oh, where's the spike? Just like a little upward spike. Thunk. Anyone landing on him is screwed. Donk. Deathwatch is a chapter? Well, yeah, Deathwatch, as far as I understand it, when you're promoted to Deathwatch, a lot of times it's from a chapter. And so consequently, a lot of times they represent their chapter. So one arm will be the Deathwatch shoulder, and the other arm will be the a shoulder that'll be green with the Dark Angels chapter on it. Because almost all Deathwatch chapter members, it's like a promotion. So a lot of times you still show your chapter. That's as I understand it. That color, that picture never did come in clear. Odd. There. I gotta use these because I gotta make the tattoo color black. Let's use that. The right shoulder. I don't know what arm option I pick. My Space Marines are starting to blend together. Go without the banner and keep the cape. Either Keith's comments are coming in really late, or he's utilizing that DVR function. Either way, that's cool. If you're using the DVR function, hello from the future. You'll get there in about an hour and a half. Let's go mark for artificer. There, and then for the... Oh. So you're not promoted? It's because you goofed up? Is that how that works? Well, the more you know. Let's make the test.
The commander running things. I've got plenty of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
From what I've seen, you could use the practice.
I have played this game too much. Okay. Left forearm. Right forearm. I don't know what to put there. Oh, I could put, it looks like, I could use the arrow and make it red. Just gotta change the skin color to red. Oh, it also changes the Centurion brow to red. I kind of like it in a weird way. It kind of looks weird, and it kind of doesn't, and I like it that way. A lot of capes. Let's do this, and then let's see if we can use some armor pattern to bring out the... Here's a sentence out of context that would be just a little awkward. Thighs? Want something like this? I could get rid of the noggin pointy thing and add a back cape. I'm gonna do that. I love capes. Capes are awesome. So let's get rid of the spike. Add a cape. Whichever cape it is. That's the cape. There we go. Not the lamest marine I've ever made. Pretty cool. A enemy without shelter is without hope. Sure looks good. I don't know if Keith is on a different different stratosphere if he's utilizing the... I bet he's using the DVR, because he keeps answering questions that I'm not asking. But I love his participation. It's awesome. You know what? Let's go with the shoulder cape over the right shoulder. So I can get rid of this red color here. Let's go back to white so it's silver. And then... Oh, you're referencing the thing on the noggin. Yeah. It could be viewed that way, couldn't it? And then let's do a different thing here in the thighs. I don't like that. I don't care for it. Let's do that. I kind of dig it, actually. In a weird way. Yeah. Alright, we need a name for our salamander. Then we'll make a Deathwatch. Make a Deathwatch Dark Angel. And then we'll call it a day. So again, these guys will be put into the character pool for the reboot of the series, just because my game started doing odd things. And then if they were in the last series and you submitted them, if you're watching this later, I'm gonna assume that anyone is probably not gonna watch this later. Probably not all the way through, at least. But if you are watching the replay, if you submitted a character in the main series, you'll have to submit them again because of the fact that I had to restart the series, and I pulled kind of a goof and deleted all of the... I deleted the room before saving the bin files, which was my bad. So I don't have them. Any hoodles. Let's go ahead and put this guy into Space Marine armor. And then I already have an idea for what I'm going to do with you. I already have an idea. Dracham Bikuma. Kind of like it. I don't know what helmet I want to pick yet, but I have an idea. Oh, yeah, I do. I already decided. The hair color I'm going to make gray, but I have to go down here and figure out what color gray is. 10, 12, 12. Let's do that. I want to make his helmet shiny gray. So the eye color is going to be beet red. Hair color is going to be, what did I say, 11, 12, 12, something like that. Yeah, that's great. Then let's do the face paint. His whole armor's not going to be shiny, just as red. Ooh. That came out cool. A lot of times they wore hoods. Let's see if we can put a hood on it. Deathwatch didn't, but a lot of the pictures... That hood's not going to work. Isn't there another hood? Yeah, I thought so. That hood's not going to work with that helmet either. Alright, we're going hoodless. Good to know. Space Wolf, Blood Claw, without helmet. I actually don't know a thing about 30k, 40k lore, but this mod is so freaking awesome and the stream was so fun that I now really want to make a Space Marine run myself. Yes, I am glad to hear that the stream was fun. You should make a Space Marine run yourself. You can share pictures over on the Discord and in the dump or the display. I can tell you this. The main mod author, Dimdim, who's awesome. He's a moderator. He's actually an admin on the Discord. And he really likes to see pictures of people using his mods. He loves to see that. He loves to see people enjoying it. He's told me multiple times that he loves to see pictures. So, yeah. And DG went on to say, and dive a little bit more into the lore, and Odin went, it's a really deep pit, and he is correct. Put injuries on the armor. Not an option. I can't make the armor look dirty. It was thought about, but never done, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that I need to put anything on this guy's head. I think we leave it as is. Boop, boop. No, no, no. We need to give him a cape. How could I forget the cape? Capes are awesome. And we got a suggestion for this guy's name, so I'll go ahead and do it. I had to scroll up a little. Dracham, Likuma, Call Sign, and Fire Drake. I like it. I'm gonna level with you guys. If you keep giving me ideas, I'm probably never gonna end the stream, because I'm a sucker. Main armor, black. Secondary armor color, silver. Left shoulder. Left forearm. Nothing. Left arm. Shoulder. I'm looking at the forearms, aren't I? The chest that I have on who? The Deathwatch guy? I'm not keeping that chest. Although, if we're all being honest with ourselves, we all know I don't know the lore anyways. A lot of times I just pick what looks cool. Alright, so I need really dark green. That's not it. Nope, none of these are it.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up, other than the autopilot.
Ooh, that. Oh. There we go. Looks about right. Right forearm. Chapter. Go. Change what? Oh, I will. This is for the character pool, Chester, not the, not a playthrough. When I play through, they all have bolters and the appropriate weapons. I feel like this is what a Death Trooper would look like if it was in the 40k universe. Sort of similar. Jack Crusade, the man, how die in the first mission. Yeah, it was Jake's Crusader. He died in everybody died. I think I just started over if I recall correctly. Alright, the armor pattern that I'm gonna go with that shiny silver everywhere pattern. That one. No, that looks awful on that arm piece. Never mind. I like. Do have bolter? I do have bolter. He do. Chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece. One chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece, one chest piece. No, 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 no. I bet I can do an art pattern here. Art. Torso here. Let's go with something. Let's do that. Thighs. Legs. do shins? Do we bother with shins? Are shins a thing? Yeah, let's do shins. I want that helmet to be a little brighter. I want to stand out just a slight bit more. So if we just do this. Yeah, there we go. I didn't fix the right arm. Right arm. It's really fun. You, okay, cool session. Yeah. Good job. Thank you. I know it's a typo. I type, if you watch the stream in its entirety, which we're not quite done because I'm a sucker and you said Space Wolf, and now I'm going to do it because I'm a sucker. I said I'm going to be done, and then I lied. I was working with Jake to submit a fully story character without XCOM 2. It was really hard. There is supposedly a way to go into the files and submit the thing. Like, I can just copy and paste it, but it's so doggone difficult that I decided not to. I assume Chester's okay. I think he types a word, enter, types a word, enter, types a word, enter. Anyway, let's see. What arm? I actually kind of dig the idea of him having a glove on this right arm, so I'm going to keep it. And now I guess we do a Space Wolf. I forget what the mod is called, but it adds Chaos Marines. Will it be in the playthrough? Just sort of curious. Depressingly, yes. So in the playthrough, we'll have the Black Marines. The Black Marines. Black Legion. Chaos Marines. We will also have all of the Creative Xenos modding teams mods. So the Sectoid Abductor, the Omega, Berserker. I hate them with a passion because they're hard. But the problem is I can't call them OP. I wish that I could use the OP. Well, they're just OP. But the problem is they're so freaking well balanced, well made, and they're cool, and they kill all my people. Nonetheless. We need a name for our Deathwatch member from the Dark Angels. And then I'm going to make a... My QWERTY look like a Zerdy. So either it's not an English keyboard or he's a little drunk, maybe? I don't want to accuse anybody, but if it looks like a Zerdy, then all the keys look the same to you? I don't know. But I form fine. I'm just gonna trust Chester. He says he's okay. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Space Wolf, Blood Claw without help. Okay, I can do that. Pretty familiar with the Space Wolves. I can already tell you what his head's gonna look like. So, no helmet. Slow. I don't know what that comment means, Wash, but okay. All right, no helmet. Hair, we're going with the Viking hair. Like, I mean, we can't not. We got to go with a full beard. Because again, we can't not. Facial hair. So not like a thick beard. And with the hair color, we're going to go kind of white. That's it for his noggin. For his body, obviously we need like that light blue. That bluish gray. It's not quite this color. It's like less blue. Less blue. Less green. More blue? More green? There we go. Kind of that. Tattoo color, of course, is going to be like this sharp yellow. Left shoulder. The left shoulder. Kind of standard here. Right shoulder. Right forearm, right shoulder. Left forearm. Right forearm. I don't really have to ask what he's supposed to look like because there's special stuff for the Space Wolves. The Space Wolf Wolves. Is that face bionic? Oh, yeah, I can do that. I knew his face looked too normal. Thank you. I went the wrong way. That looks painful. Let's do that. And scars, yeah. The game froze! Catch up to me, game! Thank you. I'm kinda thinking that skull face mask. Actually. He's been through a lot, man. Scars? Yeah, we can do scars. What do we got? Burn. Ooh, I kinda like the idea that that side of his head is all burnt. Skullveer White Mane. But I kinda like Galen Brynor. I don't know why. It sounds Irish or Scottish or some offensive language that, or not offensive language, nationality that I butchered. Some accent that doesn't sound anything like that. Space Wolves. Space Wolves. There they are. Alright. As for the torso, pretty easy for me to figure out which one to use because there's special Space Wolf stuff. It's the one with the little red thingamajiggy in it. As long as the arms match, I think I'm both Aquila. Unless somebody tells me otherwise. Legs. Got special legs for these guys and everything. Purity seal, why not? Thighs. There's a special thigh for these guys too. Donk. See? Pretty cool. You're giving me a lot of good names, guys. I can't take it. I'm kinda liking Skullveer.
Your old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here.
Skullveer White Man, I like a lot.
What you've managed to do with this ship.
But I'm gonna use
I
the
just wish
nickname
he
of
had lived
Thorn.
long enough to see us fight back. To know that it wasn't all for nothing.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
Skullveer White Mane. Nickname. I kind of like skulls. Thorn. Just because I feel that's a reference to Thorn the clone, and I want that to be. Fur. There is fur. There's lots of fur. I've done all the fur that can be furred. Nix them. I did. But you're a little behind me because streaming and whatnot. Alright, so go ahead and we'll take a look. I'll take a quick gander at the guys that I've made. It's a real big testament to how much, how much customization options are available because we've been streaming for 3 hours and I've not been going that slow, and we've done like 10 of them. Discord later. Enjoy your pizza if you order one, brother. Thank you. I'm going to veg. Alright, so double check on names as well. I'll have to fix the voice packs later. These guys are going to go into the character pool to be mixed because these are all mainly your ideas. A couple of them I took creative liberties with. but they'll be put into the character pool along with your guys's that you've submitted over in the Discord, and you can watch the instruction video to that. It's on the channel, so you can click on the channel name, go to videos, it'll be right there. Same picture, actually, as the picture that I used for the thumbnail for this. That being said, we've got Merrick Blackfist Grimaldus in all of his glory. The main idea for this guy was Beefcake, and that's what we got. Titus the Oathbreaker, but I need to install a mod that lets me put a longer nickname in. So Titus Tyrion the Oathbreaker, he's a Primaris Honor Guard, I think is the inspiration that I used. I don't remember. You can watch the mod. My brain is gone. It's just fried. Kel Salonius Hero Master, I think is what he's supposed to be, but instead it's Hero Mast. I just need to add an R in the end. But he is a member of the... All names have something that I say it's probably true, because you came up with some really good names today. He's a member of the Alpha Legion, pre-heresy. Adrastus Peacemaker Belinus, he is a member of the Custodes. He is very cool looking. I think that he came out really cool. There's a couple of them that came out really cool that I like. Alexander Knox, no nickname. That is a reference to Alexander, who commented a lot, gave us a lot of good info, and yeah, Keith is totally using the DVR function. When he gets to this part, and I talk about him a lot, it's gonna be kind of funny for me. He's totally using the DVR function. Anyway, he came out pretty cool. He's pretty close to the reference material that I use for him, too. It's just Thorn, a little bit of... Cato Sicarius, I think, came out pretty cool. We did as much as we could within the confines in the mod, and I think he came out pretty good looking. A lot of references to... As many references as that I could do to the Ultramarines. He's got on his chest, got on his arm. Came out pretty good, I think. Sister of Battle, Syria Rosethorn New Dawn. Honestly, doesn't take that much effort, but she looks like the picture that I used for reference, so I was proud of it. Came up with a really cool name, you guys did. Remus Fictus, a member of the Lamenters chapter. Came out pretty cool. I feel like his eyes are wrong. I'll try and watch back through the footage later and find out what color his eyes should be. They probably should be red. And then we've got Icarus Burn Fate. Very cool. He is a member of the Blood Ravens. Then we've got probably one of the coolest looking guys that I did today, which is the Grey Knight Actus Grimslain. We've got Draken Firedrake Lakuma, and then we have got Sinker, who was given a name that I'll give him later. And then we've got Skolvir Whitemane. So pretty good, all in all. So thank you so very much for everyone who watched and stuck with me through all of this. You'll see your submissions in the game. If you don't own the game, then this was a great chance for you guys. If you do own the game, then you can go ahead and follow the instruction video. Put it over in the Discord. You guys rock. Thank you so much for watching, and hello Keith again from the future. Have a good evening.